The skies above Elira were once filled with songbirds, drones that scattered water mist for the gardens, and the gentle shimmer of auroras caused by the planet's twin moons. But now, they burned red. The coral swarm had come without warning. No treaties, no war declarations, just shadows that fell from orbit and spread across the land. They struck farming towns first, vaporizing homes and capturing those who ran. Children screamed, elders begged. The weak were gathered into holding pens. The coral believed they were culling cattle, not humans. Elira had been a peaceful outpost, a sanctuary planet. Its inhabitants were scholars, farmers, and artists. They had no military fleet. Their only defense was a tiny orbital watchtower operated by a skeleton crew. It was destroyed in the first wave. And still, the people of Elira managed to send one final message. It echoed across the relay satellites, bounced through relay buoys, and reached a single destination, Earth's Defense Command. This is Elira. Non-combatants under attack. Coral swarm in system. Requesting assistance. Please. Help us. The message lasted only 7 seconds. 7 seconds were enough. Commander. Brant stood on the bridge of the EDS Iron Will, Earth's most advanced warship. Its hull, a matte black alloy reinforced with reactive plating, reflected nothing but vengeance. Around it floated a dozen other vessels, all powered, armed, and fully crewed. He read the message twice, jaw clenched. Estimated civilian population, 40,000, sir, replied Officer Reed. No defensive fleet, no planetary shields, satellite network destroyed. What about enemy force size? Initial scans suggest at least one full hive fleet. Coral heavy carriers and drop cruisers. Estimated 400,000 warriors planetside. Brant didn't hesitate. Set course for Elira. All fleet groups prepare for immediate jump. Full power. The people of Elira didn't expect rescue. Most huddled in caves or ruins, clutching each other, whispering that the galaxy had forgotten them. In the largest city, Linus, Coral overseers had begun construction of a conversion spire. The sky pulsed with orange as alien technology fused with human steel. Smoke covered the stars. Then, the smoke parted. Dozens of white streaks fell from orbit. The ground shook, and the heavens screamed. High above, Earth's fleet emerged from the jump gate like a blade through water. Massive ships formed a spearhead as carriers deployed interceptors in swarms. The flagship Iron Will stood at the center, its core reactor glowing with defiance. From the city's edge, a young girl looked up and tugged her father's sleeve. They came. Brant didn't issue threats, he didn't send messages of diplomacy. The Coral had made their choice, they had targeted the helpless. Earth's response would be one of fire. All batteries, he ordered. Target drop cruisers in conversion. Spires. Release orbital units. Engage until clear. No quarter. Energy weapons lit the void. Rail cannons thundered like ancient gods. Missiles spiraled in synchronized waves, tearing through enemy hulls with practiced precision. The Coral, used to bullying frontier colonies and weak outposts, were caught off guard. Their carriers were older, their command scattered, and their assumption of human weakness cost them dearly. One by one, their orbital ships exploded in burning silence. On the surface, pods fell from the sky, embedding into the ground before unfolding into Earth's armored infantry. Human soldiers in advanced combat exosuits moved like flowing steel, coordinated and ruthless. Captain Mira led the first ground team. Her boots hit the soil beside a burning school where Coral guards had posted themselves. Within seconds, her team cleared the entrance and moved the trapped children into waiting evac drones. She didn't speak unless needed. Every move was practiced. Every enemy was removed. Sector 5 clear, her second-in-command reported. Evacuating civilians, spire ahead. Then we take it, Mira replied. She pointed toward the towering structure. Let's remind them what happens when you target our people. In orbit, Brant watched as the Coral fleet began to retreat. Smaller vessels peeled away, attempting escape through subspace lanes. Don't let them, he said calmly. Pursuit. Protocols online. Leave one to carry the message. One. That's all. The Coral learned fast. Their bravado turned to panic as Earth's warships outmaneuvered, outgunned, and overwhelmed them. Escape routes collapsed under coordinated fire. Those who remained planetside had no support, no extraction. Only the sound of human drop pods crashing nearby. On the far side of Alira's main continent, entire divisions of the swarm were surrounded. Their command posts buried in bombardment craters. Resistance became meaningless. It took just 12 hours. 12 hours for Earth's fleet to wipe clean the invasion force. The Coral had been feared for decades. Their swarm fleets had taken colonies from weaker species and even defeated small planetary militias. But they had never faced Earth at full strength. They had never seen what humanity could do when it fought for its own. And when it ended, the survivors, those few Coral left alive, were dragged into holding cells. One looked up through the barrier of blue light at Commander Brandt, confused, shaken. "You," responded with everything, the creature rasped in its broken tongue. "Why?" Brandt leaned closer. "You attacked the weak." In the days that followed, the people of Alira walked freely beneath the sky once more. Earth engineers arrived to rebuild infrastructure. Medical teams treated the wounded, and ships hovered patiently to transport families who had lost homes. But the greatest message came not in words but in action. One by one, warships of Earth's fleet remained above Alira, not as conquerors but as protectors, not because the planet was rich or valuable, but because it was human. News spread quickly, through the stars. Broadcasts played the images of Earth ships arriving like falling stars, of Coral vessels turned to dust, of children smiling as armored soldiers carried them to safety. Worlds that once doubted Earth's resolve now watched in silence. And, across distant systems, other would-be invaders saw the footage and paused. They realized something vital. Earth did not conquer for glory. It did not boast or bluster. But if you harmed the weak, if you laid a hand on one of its people, then Earth would come, and it would come with full power.